Hey everyone, this is Carnage the Wolf Avenger. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox 64. This time we will be heading into Meteo, or the asteroid belt as I called it in the last part. Well, tomato tomato, basically same place, just different names I suppose. Something I want to address very quickly, the attack carrier, the boss that I defeated back on the Corneria level, is actually the boss that leads to the hard route. Basically, I could have easily taken the route to Sector Y, which is the hard route, instead of to Meteo, the easy route. I simply chose Meteo because, not because it's easy or anything like that, it's the difficulty varies depending on the level. But the reason I chose to do Meteo is because I wanted to do a, because I wanted to explain some things that I'm sure you will see as we keep going along, and this will also pertain to the next level, which, the level that after Meteo. Some people say that it's Fortuna, but it was actually some kind of translation error. Star Fox Assault definitely fixed it, especially in the 3DS remake. The next planet after this is called Ficina, which is a snow planet. Fortuna is supposed to be like some kind of jungle, rainforest-like area, but we only really see that in, I believe that was just in the original Star Fox, as well as Star Fox Assault. I could be wrong about that, so don't quote me. So yeah, I guess I should explain the controls now and what this game is all about. Star Fox is an on-rail shooter, but not in the way... Actually, the only good comparison I can make to this is Panzer Dragoon, which is a game for the Sega Saturn, and basically your teammates consist of Slippy Toad, who can scan the shields of the boss characters when you come across any. You always come across some kind of boss in every area, so there's that. Peppy is he sort of gives advice here and there every once in a while. And Falco, I think his cocky attitude speaks for itself. Basically, to quote Gerard the Completionist, Falco is sort of like the Raphael of the group. He has potential to be the leader one day if Fox were to step down, but it's just that he's just so full of himself. He's kind of a douche, but at least he's not 100% douchey. I mean, even in the later games, he softens up just a little bit, but he's still a tough old bird. Something else I want to address is that the controls of the game. Since this is on the Nintendo 64, I'm playing the original Nintendo 64 version, but I'm using Project 64 to emulate, because I don't currently own an actual N64. Those things are crazy expensive in my area. I mean, well, okay, maybe it's not that expensive, but I can't afford one at the moment. I'm just stuck with a GameCube. Though I do play a lot of games through emulation, whether it be games like the one I'm playing right now or ROM hacks. Something I definitely want to get into sometime soon. Whatever. But anyways, I don't know if it's at this part. I obviously I'm commentating after the footage has been recorded, but at some point you would see these blue arrows making a ring formation. Those are warps that can take you to a secret route to another planet that isn't Ficina, but yeah, if you don't see that, then that means I skipped out on it because I very clearly wanted to go to Ficina anyway, and sometime soon, I don't know when, but I think at some point I should be coming across the boss for this game. Oh wait, I probably have already. The Rock Crusher boss. Now, this is most likely a sort of reimagining of a boss under the same name from the original Super Nintendo Star Fox game. You have to... His first phase is he has this shield that if you keep shooting at it, it'll just absorb your laser, and this big energy blast will come out at you if you're not careful, so try to avoid that as you take out the weak spots. And then he has a second phase where these energy balls come together, shooting a big array of energy, similar, kind of like the Death Star from the Star Wars films, almost. But the little glowy spot, you just have to take down, and you should be done with that phase in no time. There is a third phase, but without Falco, you wouldn't be able to know that the first time. So it's, in one way, you could say it's important that Falco should be around for that. So, yeah. I believe also the Rock Crusher boss, or Meteor Crusher boss, if Falco was not around, after the boss says, I admit defeat, as soon as he got ready for his next phase, he would say, "If this does not work!" You know, that sort of thing. And blow his cover, essentially. So it's good to see that if Falco is around, he can see that this boss is lying and such. And I believe at this point, the boss has already been defeated, so, yeah. When we come back next time, we will be in for a bit of a surprise when we head to Ficina. This is Carnage the Wolf Avenger. Stay tuned for part 4. See you then, folks.